Welcome to the House of Cush, where the evolved hustlers come to learn more about astrology, conjure, rootwork, tarot, culture, and a little bit of everything in between. So today we will be tapping into Saturday's Almanac. Now, Saturday is the day that is ruled by Saturn, and quite righteously, it is a day of significant change. We are tapping more into the being more active in terms of our harvest. So Saturn is all about that as well. If you've done any research on Saturn, you know where Saturn stands in terms of energy. It's long, it's intentional, and it is very much you get what you give type of energy, right? So right now you can expect Saturn's energy to basically give you exactly what you put into it. Now, again, Saturn's day, right? Let's focus on the current that it carries. Like with that waning moon energy brand today, also think about the fact that we are fresh off of the full moon, okay? So we're still tapping in with that energy as well. I think it's like the last day, 3 days before, 3 days after. So with that Saturn's current, we have that waning moon energy, and this is just not a day in terms of chasing. It's a day for you to step into refinement, restriction, and discipline, right? And think about it in more of a sense of spiritual authority. Where Venus yesterday was more about glamour and attraction, today is binding, sealing, and setting law, right? This is a very much a root workers power day if you are knowing how to use that energy, how to move and tango and dance with that energy, right? So your planetary alignment energy for Saturday, I'm saying energy, like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Maybe that's the vibes, right? But the themes are discipline, karma, justice, boundaries, banishment, and ancestral authority, okay? Saturn is not about playing soft, okay? It enforces. And today you want to cut cords. You want to set spiritual boundaries. You are looking for long-term results. And you are handling your enemies, seen as well as unseen, okay? If Friday was more so the attraction day, Saturday is all about control. Get into your Janet Jackson, okay? Now, with the moon phase being in the waning, we are into releasing and purging. This is going to be the cycle that you're in right now. Now, this is going to support your banishment work, your cleansing rituals, breaking habits, ties, and patterns. Now, you might want to focus on time doing some reversals and uncrossings today, right? Because anything that you don't want, this is when you really need to be focused on working it out. O-U-T, baby, all caps type of way. Like, get it out of your energy, okay? So there are some Kush root work focuses of the day that I want to give you guys. Tapping into setting the law, okay? That's the thing, setting the law. Today's Conjure is about commanding your reality, not negotiating with it. Now, I got a floor wash, a spiritual cleanse floor wash. I got banishment and protection candle vibes, okay? I have iron and ancestor work. We've got a cord cutting name working as well if you want to do that. And I also have some money and work energy as well. So tap into that, because when you focusing on long money, this is more so about fixing the leaks that are in your income and removing clients or situations that could be draining you creatively or within your business, evolved hustlers. Now, you want to focus in on setting pricing boundaries. So Saturn money is wealth that lasts, not quick hits, okay? The energy around love today is going to be around setting boundaries, cutting karmic ties, and releasing emotional baggage. If someone is inconsistent, draining, or unclear, today reveals the truth, and it gives you the power to act on it. Now, spiritually, what you tolerate today becomes your burden tomorrow. So Saturn is asking you, where do you need to say no? What needs to end for something stronger to begin? A good little affirmation for y'all Kush affirmation for today. I declare and I decree that I move with authority. I release what no longer serves me. My boundaries are law. And so it is, Ashe. So yeah, tip into that. You can get those recipes on Patreon for the floor wash, as well as the recipe for the candle too. Okay, y'all. So tip in for that on Patreon. Now, I did do a pre-pull, and I'm seeing here right off the bat, this is very much giving mother work. I got a mother of baskets here, possibly a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy, and there seems to be some sort of progress being made after a season. Maybe the past 2 days is relevant to you. Now, I didn't check in to see why the past 2 days was relevant. I'm gonna come back to that, but someone here seems to be upset. Maybe there could have been the death of a child. Could have been a water sign here. Death of an idea. Death of belief. Scorpio is significant. Maybe this is something that piqued your interest, caused you to pay attention to a situation, really made you realize someone was not stable here. This is why maybe you did that, and this is to end your stagnation. So anything that you were stagnated with over the past 4 months when it comes to this, maybe people wouldn't actively share with you. They didn't have anything to give you. This is what's being exposed about the father figure here. He could be a Cancer. The child could also be a, what I pick up from the child. The child is a, the father is a Cancer. The child is a Scorpio, or this manifested during Scorpio season, and it has you more in a revelation, removing some sort of veil here from you. You're seeing something. The manipulative efforts of a person who uses their emotions to manipulate, uses yours. Someone could have done something illegal. They did something wrong, and Spirit saying maybe you had to be strong. Maybe you had to be strong about this. You had to exercise some sort of strength here. Now, presently, there could be help on the way to assist you in the long term. I'm going to look more into that in a second. But in the near future, there is someone that maybe something that maybe you're not discussing here, or you're not tuning into, and it's time to change the strategy. It's time to shift. Time to change the plan. Change your plans. Change the way you see something. Shift the way you talk, the way you listen. I might get some more into that, but let me see about the past 2 days though. The past 2 days, maybe you realize that maybe there was something that you are going to be able to make peace with, or making progress after not being able to make peace with the situation. This could involve a Leo, or something during Leo season. There is a revelation here though. You're realizing the delay. You're realizing what was delaying you recently, and now you're deciding to move on from the idea of this. This maybe caused a lot of burdens for you, and now you realize maybe you need to walk away. Partnership, making more progress. Now, the help that you receive is going to come within the next 5 days, but you are going to have to be assertive and aggressive when it comes to acting this out, because there are some people who are actively kind of discussing you getting this help. There seems to be some exposure here. Somebody's realizing, maybe you realize this over the past 2 weeks. Could be about a Virgo here. Someone is grounded, committed to moving on, surviving a disaster, changing something here. There seems to be an Aries energy in the building. This could be a Empress or a Big Queen in reverse. Some sort of materialistic game here. Somebody's being very materialistic when it comes to you collaborating with an individual, and now this has caused the breakdown of this situation, and it looks like now someone is having a hard time moving on from this idea, or from this notion. Taurus energy here. This High Priestess in reverse could have been trying to manipulate some energies over the past month. Yeah, they're upset. This person, and this not somebody you see as a person you need to protect yourself from. And that's why this has continued. And now that maybe things are slowing, maybe you slow down. Cancer and Aquarius, slow down. Somebody's in disbelief. Something's over. It's stopping, and they're in disbelief. They maybe lied. They lied about something of value, something that you were supposed to be getting. Nine of Baskets. Yeah, this person maybe has a, hey, you had a desire to work with this individual. You had a desire to work with this individual, but you got clear. You're thinking clearly now. You see that's a bad decision. Libra energy. You see that's not a good decision no more, baby. Why not? Yeah, it's a lie that was revealed. Somebody's true motives was revealed to you 5 weeks ago. Maybe they did something 5 weeks ago. Yeah, they want to keep that shit hidden. But the fact about it is, this is the battle you've been facing here. Aries could be significant due to some sort of misfortune. So now you got to kind of play it by the book. Don't move recklessly when it comes to this. This is traditional energy here. Spirit saying they wouldn't gamble. They wouldn't gamble with this energy here. Yeah, somebody could be doing some sort of magic or doing some sort of power investing move here, doing magic, but for comfort. Maybe that's the plan stand, so that needs to be more so your goal here, because you need to continue to remain discerning. Remain discerning and move on from the idea or the thought of this relationship that's not even aligning with you. This is a tower, so you got to get out of that mindset. You've got a new opportunity to build something significant and something of value. Okay, now tribe wise, let me see about these guides, because the ancestors, well, this is their day, so should I be running it up because it's their day? It is Ancestor Day, honey. Yeah, it's like also following your intuition is going to be very essential right now. The Magician in reverse is coming out, so you do have a very manipulative type of energy. Could be a masculine taking some sort of action. Could also involve a Sagittarius here. Yeah, these people are doing something, and maybe it could be, we're revealing this deception to you. It'll be revealed over the next 7 weeks. Ooh, who is dead? Who is dead, honey? A Gemini for one. Gemini energy. Even if this person not a Gemini, they exhibit that like trickster spirit energy in a negative way too. Let's see what the guys have to say. Yeah, this is the end of your stagnation. Options, you'll have options. 10 of coins, 10 of pentacles. Options surrounding you. Yeah, options coming at you quickly too. I'm seeing very quick options. You will be escaping whatever poverty or whatever loss that you were experiencing. I almost want to leave it at that because I don't want to like dig too much. You know how when you just too much of a good thing, y'all, you be like, what the hell? This is good news. I see good news. That's just like that's something that is, I see very good news here. Things being built up, things playing out proper style for the long run. You know, walking away from the past is the best thing you could do. Obviously, right now, you are going to have to tap into your confidence and be strong. And more on this, let me see if the guys have anything to say about it. Because I feel like the past, I mean, it matters, but in the grand scheme of things, it really don't. You just know you need to walk away. Yeah, make wise decisions. When you get ready to make decisions, make sure you make them from a place of like things that you really care about. Try not to be stubborn and selfish, and you will get ahead quite nicely. Okay, but there's some sort of plan here that you need to be mindful of. The plan. A plan, an air sign could be coming to you, revealing some sort of information that he's been sitting on for the past 3 or 4 weeks. Could be a lawyer here, somebody that makes decisions. This person could be revealing something that could be satisfying, that could help you no longer worry about some sort of debt. You won't be worried about debt. You won't be worried about money. Yeah, this person's going to come in with this information rather quickly, and he's going to kind of have you able to avoid a tower. So that's amazing. Yeah, shit's going to pick up, baby. 8 days. This is a good read. I like this. Okay. Thank you. Okay, but you do have to change your perspective. You do have to change the way you kind of handle things. Like, stay ready so you don't got to get ready this time. I feel like in a sense, you went through all of the phases of having to see like how shit would like play out. Okay, in terms of your investments, how quickly things would pick up for you, would it really all pay off? And like now, it's like you actually moving through and doing things. It was just some real like energy that you had to get away from. And if you haven't, you need to be making away. Stop listening, stop talking. Yeah, stop talking and start doing. This is not going to be a traditional thing that you're able to do. Like, maybe it's even something that people may try to, like, give you some sort of bullshit or shame about. Yeah, but this is their weak ass way of, like, being obsessive, right? This is obsessive energy. Taurus, Capricorn here. Obsessive. Somebody's obsessed. Why you so obsessed with me? Yeah, so take into account, there's some sort of exposure energy here by Capricorn season. It could involve a Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody's going to be exposed by a Queen of Wands. Maybe this could be a Cancer feminine here who's deciding that she's gonna take care of herself. This is this person, they got into a relationship and now somebody's not able to save, or they haven't been able to do anything. Somebody can't save this, they don't want to be betrayed, so somebody's been planning for a while, like actively planning, which is tea. This person said they taking care of themselves. Aries season here. Taurus with the High Priestess and the Empress. Ooh, I see a relationship between two feminines, Taurus and Aries. And these people seem to be responsible for giving someone some sort of job or employment here. And maybe this could have helped in a situation. They weren't able to meet a goal in the past, or this could have been you, because they maybe feared like they were making a bad decision to maybe travel or didn't want to move away. And now Queen of Swords, this person's in the reverse. Maybe they were being negative about making a decision here. So I need to get out their head if this is you, because get out your head. Life is not over just because of a loss of one opportunity. Maybe this is just a journey you shouldn't go on, have gone, and you now have moved on from like this, exposing this betrayal and deciding to choose happiness and fulfillment, right? Healthy is gonna come shortly too. It won't be long now at all. Because this was wrong. This was illegal. It was wrong. It wasn't right spiritually or physically. Somebody abused their power. Aries could be significant. They abused their power. They wanted to seem successful, but behind the scenes, this person could have been hiding. There's a Leo, water sign feminine here, that they were upset about some sort of new family, a baby, or baby's involved. A baby or something somebody really truly care about. And it's brand spanking new. And this revelation is going to come within the next 1 to 2 weeks. So don't even fight about it. Don't even bother. It's not worth your time. This is just, you being grounded in your thoughts. A Virgo could be significant. So this person may try to fight you, but they won't win. Their plans won't work. They could be actively trying to come towards you one-on-one. On the timestamp, this could involve a third party. One of them could be an Aquarius. These people could be friends, children. Their children are friends. Somebody's friends with someone here actively. Sagittarius, Pisces. Someone's realistically being held up. They're upset. Someone's running out of options, and a masculine is stepping in. Because this is out of control. There's a fire sign taking action, lost control. Somebody's in regret for doing baneful magic, whoever that fire sign masculine is. Gemini energy, because now they want to try to fix it. They've been trying to fix this for the past 9 days by apologizing. Maybe you're going to come to somebody and tell them they're about a breakup and some sort of misfortune since a breakup or an ending of a contract. Ooh, be mindful of that type of energy. That's my word, Joe, dog. I'm gonna leave it there. I see this energy being something that you are going to be able to sustain. Definitely focus in on a timeline here. Yeah, I see a timeline. And if you are interested in the past, just to get a little bit more clarity on that, I'm gonna say, you started to emotionally walk away from this situation about 8 months ago. 8 months ago, you was like, nah, I'm good. And it played out the way it played out. Peak switching season. And for no reason, but be mindful of these people trying to come actively, like, have these conversations because of all this extra shit that's going on behind the scenes. You got a lot of energy that's going to be tugging at you, but definitely stay the distance, even in the face of the fire. Like, I know Young Thug said, how can I heal in the fire? But you absolutely fucking can. Sometimes it just makes you even better. You may have seen this as a weakness, but this is a space that you need to get comfortable in, because be comfortable not rushing, not just striking out, because this is something your predecessors were actively doing. So you need to, like, do the opposite. Let the illusion be lifted, okay? The obsession here is, somebody's losing. Yeah, it's heavy energy coming towards, but it's nothing that you can't handle. Yeah. Things are shifting since you've been gone, honey. While you're away, but it's all for the good. That's how I see it. But yeah, strategy and long-term, taking leaps of faith towards long-term wealth, towards stability, towards truly building something. Towers, honey. Ooh. After long loss, but again, those towers are shifting into the upright. So I see, like, you noticing some things and mentally walking away, just like, okay, noted, I'm gonna put that shit in my back pocket. Like, you can see that you need to be wary of certain energies, especially when it comes to your plans and where you lay your head at too. How you manifest. Don't be giving that all away recklessly, unruly. Good things take time. There's a lot of people that they don't want to do that work. That's where that, like, destiny swapping shit comes in. The battles that you could possibly be facing are now something that people don't want to talk about. They don't want to share the fact that they made bad decisions, or this could have been you. But take it with reasons. But I just see work, building, business, good stuff. Yeah, your table being prepared after a season of misinformation and lies. People are really trying to slow you down and stop you. Spirit is definitely telling me to keep going. Continuing a cycle. Ooh. Stop surrounding yourself with people you cannot trust. Like, ooh. They don't care. They don't respect your mind. Confusion is always afoot because people are bitter. They celebrate when a queen loses. So, confirmation. But when you survive this disaster, everybody quiet. See? Now, C, yes, 2 of 9s in reverse. As soon as I kept saying C. Her eyes are like gouged out in these cards. You see the aggressiveness. You see the point. Now you get it. I'll paint a clearer picture for you. That's what Spirit said. You need to see it. But yeah. Look, I tried to walk out of this. Spirit would not let me out. It was too funny. I don't know if they have anything else. Should I pull for the Oracle? I don't think I did. Did I pull for the Oracle? Creation. You could be seeing a lot of spiders. I'm pulling from the Oracle, and Spirit says, don't forget, the spiders are there to protect you. Maybe they're there to remind you that you're protected, or to protect, to defend. Yeah, you're not collaborating with someone, and because maybe they were unkind, and this person is unhappy. So stay determined. Your family, keep your family free, you know, where you can get some sort of rest here. Rest, hibernation, not working. Yeah, you can't trust some people around you. You may try to fix these people or heal them, but they hate it. And, you know, hate that they didn't get the same deal, or maybe they feel like they didn't get the same offer you got. Yeah, someone could be trying to trick you out of your blessings. This is their intention. Ooh, what is that? Tricking you out of a blessing. Following your instincts about somebody. I thought maybe today there will be a somebody's gonna reveal something about a death. A death is gonna reveal. It's Scorpio energy today though, so rebirth. Death means rebirth. I got revealed, death, and rebirth. I so full. I keep trying to walk away. He keep on pulling. Like rebirth. Could involve a Leo. Someone's ashamed. Something that they ashamed. They fell off balance. This person could have been someone you were taking care of. Somebody's gonna reveal a death. Yeah, this is gonna be, you're gonna be in disbelief because this person, they're not confident. In fact, they're quite afraid. They're afraid. Could be afraid of a Gemini, and they could have revealed this to you. And they could have maybe told a Gemini this, and they didn't listen. This person's energy, it's very cunning. Spirit says, do not give them anything to look at. Nothing's changed. Could be a Sag and a Taurus involved. Yeah, this person's very immature when it comes to how they think. Yeah. So you've gotten older and things have changed. So there's a power dynamic here. Power struggle. Yeah, somebody could be inspired by you. Or they could have been inspired by a Aquarius here to keep something under wraps. But secret's out. And now this person's strength, they've lost their strength. Somebody's dealing with a lot of chaos. So they're having to be patient because the spirits, they're consumed with work. This person could be consumed, not playing around. Yeah, a lot of spirits, they're not playing, don't play around. Spirit, tricks the spirit. That's all I get from it. And they're going to be likely in your energy today or soon, very soon, within days. Maybe reaching out to you quickly. Like I said, 8 days is highly significant. Consumed. Very much patient though, very much waiting out, very much strategic and tactile. Know that this should be you in making this deal. But yeah, somebody's gonna do something wrong. Ooh, today is gonna be interesting. And you know why? You know Aries is all over the place, y'all. Spirit's like, warning. Aries is all over the place. I don't even know why I put that link. I'm gonna try to record that because that's needed. Ooh. And it's getting hot. Child. But you stay in your lane and it's all good. I feel like that's just tea. Like tea, don't sleep on whoever that is, because this is a lot of hurt feelings. This is a lot of exposure energy. I'm seeing heavy death energy here. Ooh. I've been hearing an owl for the past like 3 or 4 days. I've been hearing an owl. It will not go nowhere. Knowledge, death, warnings. Warning come before destruction. So if somebody try to rile you up, you kind of take that one and put it in your back pocket for another episode, because 111 on the timestamp, it's not gonna be worth it. I guarantee you it's not gonna be worth it at all. You might think it make you look weak, but in the end you be the one having your way. Your blessings on blessings. Your instincts are gonna be your best friend, and people will try to play on your top. Like, no, but your instincts are gonna be your best friend right now and forever. Ten of Coins generation. This is something you building up. So lucky is on your side as long as you actively do what's right and what's right by your lineage. I feel like luck is on your side. You blessed despite the person trying to manipulate you. You got a heavy king of wands in your energy. Fire sign masculine. Ooh, you gotta watch out for that one too. Between that one and the Leo, watch out. Somebody's moving interesting today and within the near future. If you're wondering, probably over the next seven weeks, somebody's gonna change their tune, change of plans. Like I said earlier, I don't know. That's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna put it down. But listen, y'all, let me know though. Click the link in my bio if you need me, if you're looking to strategize, like I said, a little more into these, because it's a very interesting storyline. And see where you can move forward, cut ties, get some clarity about these, because the blessings are always on the table. But alright guys, love you, mean it. Let me know what y'all think. Like, tap in the comments. Let me know what you think about today's episode and who may or may not. Chestnut checkers, babes. Chestnut checkers. Alright, y'all. We'll chat soon. Love you, mean it. Bye.